Right, we are at a cool location. There was a bridge down there. There was like half of it was gone, huh? And my GoPro wasn't working. Look at this! Wow.
People knew her by her will to make it whatever she put her mind to.
Alright, I will spare you this time also because our sound is so bad. Anyway, we had a good time in Mazouga, as you can see in our previous video. We went to the dunes and all these sort of things. However, it was super hot here and yeah, above 45 degrees. So today we are going to drive about 230 kilometers to the Atlas Mountains to find a mining town or an old mine. So we woke up about 4:30 in the morning and we are here ready to drive at 6:15.
Decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across some memories, try to recall before they all shatter.
So enjoy the ride here up to the Atlas Mountains.
She knew it must rain before it rose. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies.
So we are planning to go and find a cafe in the next town to get our breakfast. Usually at this time of morning there will be a little bit difficult to find a cafe open, but we'll try anyway. Yeah, here close to the Mazouga, you have to be a little bit careful with sand on the roads. So not much going on here early in the morning in the village. But this is the village we're going to find a place to see if we can get some breakfast there. But also quite a typical provincial town in Morocco. So we find a place here. There seem to be opening. We ask this guy if it's open. Yeah. And here's Max coming over. Alright, so we get a piece of bread and a cup of tea and a morning kiss, the first one, I guess. We bought some extra water for the trip. Alright, we are ready to go there. Still quite early in the morning, it's probably closer to 8 o'clock. We had a nice cup of coffee there So that was the city exit, and now we are coming up to the Atlas Mountains. But there's once in a while a police checkpoint. In this case here, I'm not sure what it is we're supposed to stop or not, so we just went. So as you can see in the background, we're coming up to the Atlas Mountains there, from the flat plains out to the desert. And we should be there shortly. So as we're driving there along this valley there, we also decided to make a stop for lunch. We had an incident there. We're going to talk about it a little bit later on in the end of the video, before we say goodbye. But we were seriously overcharged. Anyhow, you'll hear more about that later on. Beautiful place. There's always a joy to drive in the Atlas Mountains. Something you should look forward to if you're going there, absolutely. So after lunch we found the way to the mine. And driving along this road there, I'm not at this point sure if the mine is working or not. So driving there, I can, just come to the conclusion that I don't think they're working anymore. And it becomes more and more clear that the mine is actually not working anymore per se. And as you will hear later, that mine actually closed for business way back in the 50s. So we stopped here because we saw some wild donkeys walking around. We'll see them just in a glimpse in a few minutes. But they were walking down here. And you can see in the road condition here, it doesn't seem like it's been maintained properly. I mean, for a mining operation to be going, because they drive with big trucks and stuff. So, okay, a car comes there, and Max is a little bit on the road there, so she has to move a little bit. So there's a little bit of traffic on this road here, so apparently the village up ahead, here was the donkeys there on the left. Yeah, so the village actually used this, and I guess a few tourists would go this way also. Beautiful gorge here. So this guy who passed us early on, getting out, you probably think he has a flat tire or something. I don't think they're so used to driving on uneven roads, so just better check than be sorry. So back in the day, this road has been pretty good actually, but now it's pretty deteriorated. really cool to drive these roads there, absolutely. Not so much water in the river these days, so at winter time it will be a lot more. The signs are there for a lot more water. There in the summertime it's really not much water coming, but it does rain once in a while, even in the summertime. All right, we are at a cool location with a
another
there was a bridge down there. There was like half of it was gone, huh? And my GoPro wasn't working. But this is it's a cool place actually. Look at this. Wow. See, if there's just a little bit of water where we are supposed to camp, that would be cool. We can go and wash ourselves in the evening, and definitely I would stay here another day, right? If there's water there.
yeah.
But we'll decide, of course, when we get there. We are about 1.4 kilometers from our location, and we cross our fingers that there's a little bit of water. That could be cool. But that is a really a special place here with this canyon thing. Just driving in the canyon with the river on the side, and there's pretty much no traffic here. And I think in the evening there wouldn't be anything coming and going. Not many live here for sure. The only inhabitants we've seen so far is the donkeys. What do you feel about this place?
Well, we've been to this famous Dage George, whatever. But this one too is very special.
It's very special places.
So guys, there's like a jeepney or something that full of like, I don't know what's inside, but we will put our tent here in this very nice shade, but it's right beside the road, guys. So that's one of the trucks that pass by, I think, every day, which is their routine, maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, and Eddie is going up there just to check if the house is nearby, because we are seeing a track of like a motorcycle or bicycle.
As you will see when we are erecting the tent there, it's quite windy, and as the sun goes down there's some really heavy winds coming down through the valley there, and so it's important to get some really long pegs Otherwise your tent will levitate and fly down the valley. It's gonna be, it's a little bit evident there on the video there that it's blowing. So we very quickly try to secure the tent, and then yeah, it's okay, but it is really blowing, and in the end it's really dusty there. So the learning curve is still ongoing. We're learning as we go along.
Alright guys, Eddie said there's water down there, so let's check it guys, because I have to clean the bag before I put them inside the tent. Oh yeah, here you go. Alright guys, so we are finished. We are finished with our
Are you fetish?
tent and our bike are there too, right besides the road. So Eddie just finished his bath in the river.
Well, yeah, there's not much water there, but yeah, just a little bit. That's enough.
So we really enjoyed our day today actually, and it's the first thing that is really good is that we are so much done with
the heat.
Environment.
You're done with it.
I am so done with it, and now
I didn't suffer that much. We had an
like,
early morning.
It's like my hands were
swollen
yesterday, and when we reach here, it's like shrink right away. So I was thankful to that. I mean, even if it's hot here, but the wind blows, it's a little bit cooler, so it really helps. So guys,
yeah, the only setback we have was somebody overcharging our lunch.
Oh yeah, that
was a bad one.
Oh, I was so annoyed and so angry with it, because imagine, so we ordered 2 chicken for lunch, and then we ordered 2 banana juice too, and then they give 2 bananas and 2, what's the other name?
2 other fruits.
So they charge us 300 guys. So I was like, what? So I asked the owner, I asked the manager kind of, if how much is the chicken per servings, and he said like 130 dirham. So I was like, really? Like seriously? And then I told him, so we didn't eat the fruit, so how much does it cost now? And he said, okay, so 250. So but still,
which is still way over. Every time we go into these places, I think
that was really not really touristic place.
Not really. No.
It's very local. Yeah, that's very unfortunate for us. So
yeah, we had a little bit of help, and we got another 50 back, so we paid totally 200.
200,
which is still way over what you were supposed
expensive.
To. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And
don't forget to subscribe, guys. So check out our membership.
Yeah,
and
we need support.
We have PayPal account actually, guys. So
it's crucial that we get some economic help by memberships and donations. Yeah. Absolutely.
Alright, so thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in our next video. And good night, everyone, from the desert.
Bye-bye.
Are we in the desert still?
We are still in the desert.
Oh, okay.
In the mountain desert.
Yeah. So, see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye again.